There they are.
No damage, no water.
Oh man.
Nothing. Okay. Well, you know
Hard,
what? You know
hard to
what?
believe I rode in this seat almost 30 years ago.
It's filthy because he left the garage door open all the time.
Yep, but they all got air in the tires, which is great.
Well, it's pretty low on
It is, but I can bring a little portable compressor and we can load them up.
Okay. Cool. Tires don't look too bad on the MG.
No.
How are you going to get this?
Ahoy there, YouTube. Video's gonna be a little bit different, along with the next couple for a little while. I had a lot of things in the works, a lot of projects underway, a lot of things that I was in the middle of doing, a lot of videos that are like half filmed, parts that I've bought, prepping for a ton of stuff, knock out a ton of things that are that I need to do this summer to a bunch of my different Toyotas, but all that kind of came crashing to a halt over a quick phone call with family members. As you probably see behind me, there's an old car. There's another old car over there. And those are a little different than what I normally drive. Let's go talk about it. So, long story short, about 4 years ago, really early 2020, my grandfather passed away. Shortly after that, my mother passed away and left everything for my uncle to deal with and my family. We're a fairly small family. He lives farther away than my grandparents lived, farther up. No, grandparents lived farther up north, and these cars just kind of sat in a storage unit for 4 years now. And these are my grandfather's cars. This car right here is a 1930 Ford Model A Roadster. I grew up riding in the back of this car. There's pictures of me. The earliest one I have at the moment is from like 94. There's definitely pictures that are earlier than that of me sitting in the passenger or in the back seat. My grandfather owned this car my entire life. It's a little bit dirty. It needs a little bit of love, but we're going to fix it up. We're going to get everything going in this. And then this right here is a 1976 MG Midget. Or it's a J, actually, because the T is gone. My grandfather bought this kind of as an impulse buy after my grandmother passed away. It wasn't really a car that he particularly loved or enjoyed. Got it at what he thought was an awesome deal. He paid like $7 grand for it, which I don't think a midget's ever worth $7 grand. He was losing his mind as he got older, but hey, it is what it is. So this car he was actually trying to sell before he actually officially passed away. So I feel like there's no real need to have it, you know, kept in my life. So I'm going to fix this car up, get this thing running and driving, and hopefully sell it just so I can fund finishing up and restoring that Model A. This car, I wish I could begin to tell you guys how much this car means to me. I've got so many memories riding in this car. So many different road trips and drives that we went on when I was a little kid in that car, sitting in the passenger seat, sitting in the rumble seat. It's awesome. I can't believe I actually own this thing, I'm not going to lie. It's a thing I thought would never, ever happen. When my grandfather passed, I wanted to talk to family to say I was interested in purchasing it, but there's really no good way I could swing what it's technically worth. But after 4 years of my uncle paying storage for it in the storage unit, I think it kind of got to the point where he was like, I need to get rid of this thing. It's draining me money, and it's just getting in worse mechanical condition the longer it sits. So someday soon we're going to get this thing running again, but priority one is going to be getting this MG going so I can get this sold to help fund everything. The Dakar Rally car is going to hopefully get paint this year. That needs a manual swap this year. I'm going to first do an automatic transmission fluid flush and some other videos on it while I have it as an auto. Yeah, the Spud 2 needs a ton of work, gasket seals. I got lots of stuff going. So videos might be a little bit spaced out for a little while. Starting up right here, this is a 1930 Ford Model A Roadster. This is fairly stock as stock can be, I suppose. This car is filthy. It needs a bath in the worst way. These tires are kind of beat up a little bit. These doors, for some reason, aren't really seating very well. It's missing the floorboard, which I actually have the floorboard along with the shift knob and a lot of other parts for it sitting over there. But all in all, this car is in relatively presentable shape. There's some scuffs and some scrapes all across the body, but it's a freaking almost 100-year-old car, so what do you expect? This is a rumble seat in the back, which I don't believe is locked. Nope. Oh boy, what's in here? Tire cover? Sears catalog? Yeah, there's pictures of me, like I said, riding in the back of this thing. So I gotta look inside of here, see what all's in there for parts. But oh man, it's not really been driven since probably 2018, 2019 maybe. My grandfather really should have been driving it, but he was. Here's some of his old tools. These are potentially, some of these are my great grandfather's tools. I don't exactly know what all's in here, like some old shears and stuff. It's nothing looks super great, but yeah, it's missing some stuff. The shift knob is gone. The interior, all in all, is in pretty decent shape. I don't know how many miles are on this thing. 49,625. I have no idea if that's original. My grandfather was a bit of a purist in a way. The seat doesn't quite match, I don't think, technically, but he tried to keep everything original. I don't know the condition, if this car was ever restored or not, to be honest. The pinstriping's not super great on it, so I don't know. I mean, then again, this may have been factory, but it looks like a amateur pinstriping job. But we're gonna keep it. It needs a bath the worst way. These tires are freaking 19s. Huge wheels. So, yeah. This top needs to get replaced. This top's pretty beat up, but again, it's a 100-year-old car almost. What can you expect? I got to go through, clean the tank out, oil the distributor, grease up everything because there's grease fittings everywhere. It's a flathead 4-cylinder, like I said. Let's see if I can open this up carefully without destroying anything. I don't want to scratch the paint. So after he passed, the radiator was bad in it, so I changed the radiator out on this thing. It's not fully put back together. It needs the cross support beams and a lot of other things. So this car's been off the road for a long time. Needs a lot of love. A little bit of leaky steels, leaky gaskets. It's still 6-volt. So yeah, I don't know what else to really say about it at this moment in time, but yeah, I'm at a loss for words, to be honest. It feels like almost unreal to have this car in my garage. I never thought I would actually ever have this day happen. And this horn, man, I loved hearing this horn when I was a kid. It would always go, ooga, ooga, ooga. My voice isn't really carrying what it is, but it was cool. Yeah, man, the memories with this car it's real, man. I'm so happy to have this car in my life. You guys have no idea. Well, this will be what I'll be working on for a little while. I got to get this car running, get it driving again, clean it up, and get it sold. I wish I could keep it, to be honest, but I don't really have a place for it. Yeah, I don't know much about this car at all, if I'm being completely honest. This is the interior right here. How do these seats look under these covers? Oh, the seats are actually in good shape. So that's cool, I guess. There's some stuff in the back here I got to dig through. Looks like it's got a fairly new top. Choke. Why do I pop the hood on this stupid thing? I don't know. Look at the freaking pedals in there, how small they are. Goodness. It's not a perfect car by any means. I don't know what all works, what all doesn't. I genuinely don't even know how to prop the freaking hood on this thing. Maybe there we go. That's the hood pull. It's hitting over here on something. That's the hood. Looks like it has a Stromberg carb, but I don't know. It very much looks like a underpowered British racing quote-unquote car. So I don't know. Don't know much about this. I'm gonna check for rat's nests, check fluids, check the oil. Hoping to put the bare minimum amount of money into this as possible, and hopefully it runs good. So I guess we'll see how this goes going forward. Yeah. I'll probably be making videos on these cars for a little while if you guys are interested. If you're not, just let me know in the word spot, I guess. Follow me on Instagram. You know, yell at me on there, whatever you want to be. I do think I'm going to put some videos into these a little bit here and there. I don't know how much and what. I don't know how soon I'm going to be able to get to it. It's a lot to take in right now. I literally just got home like not even 12 hours ago. So it's a lot to process still. I don't even have words for it. So hopefully you guys will appreciate watching videos in these old cars. I'm still gonna do a lot of Tercel stuff. I got a lot of things down the works. I need to paint the Dakar Rally car, finish it, get it running. I gotta get a regrind cam in there that I've had for literally almost a year now. That's just been sitting on the shelf. Oh man, Spud 2 needs a lot of work, seals, all sorts of fun things, and Thunderbucket needs some stuff to get ready for this year's meet and greet, and lots of projects in the works. I apologize, I appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, anything like that, feel free to reach out, hit me up on Instagram, DM me in the word spots, whatever, do whatever works. So I got to keep cleaning. I got a lot of stuff I cleaned out of that storage unit today. I did get an old saw that's from my great-great-grandfather, which was really cool. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. See you at the next one. Adios.